Alright, I'm back. We got some of this foreign substance right here. This is good old H2O. I tied one on with some friends last night and nursing a little bit of a hangover. So we're sticking to water today. Alright. We're going to be using some First Line Shave Delmar Blvd. My dad's name is actually Delmar, so I say Delmar, but it's probably Delmar Blvd. Very nice waterproof label. It's got kind of like a glossy finish to it. I think, yeah, St. Louis. That's where First Line Shave is from. So this is probably a, I'm imagining it's probably a St. Louis street. Very nice label. Also got the waterproof side labels. Very nice. We got our ingredients right here. An absolute laundry list of ingredients. This is what I used to call a Star Wars intro list of ingredients. Just so many ingredients there. All right, let's take a look at the soap. It's got kind of like this pale off-white yellowish color to it. Pretty firm, not so firm that you can't press into it, but pretty firm. It is also an older tub, so it might have firmed up a little bit, you know, compared to when it was brand new, but that hardening is called curing. So that's that. We got Thirsty Badger shave bowl right here. Just a beautiful looking lather, gobs of lather, if you will. We got our Turn and Shave. Got this little beauty right here with the emerald and gold flake. And of course my light is just not going to do it justice, but beautiful Turn and Shave brush right here with a nice badger knot on it. I will say this badger knot in particular is probably the most gelled badger knot that I have in my collection. And I would say this particular badger knot is more gelled than I really, I wouldn't do it again. Let's just put it that way. It comes together like that slimy face feel, and I like it a little gelled, like right just at the beginning of gelling. That's it. So that one's a little bit much, but still nice brush. All right, and then we got this beauty. This is our Raido Star razor right here. We got the horn scales that have been dyed with the red and green. Absolutely beautiful razor. I really like the what would that be? The toe. Give you guys a look at the grind right there. I need to touch up on my knowledge. But was that like a half hollow or something? I don't know. Somebody who knows more than me will help me out. We got a little bit of a you know, jimps, or yeah, a little bit of grip right there. And then it's got a kind of little pearl spacer type deal. Or is that? No, it's just a metal rivet looking spacer. So there's that. Let's go ahead and let's add a little menthol to the shave because it's fucking hot. We got the Bougie Chill Mill here. Those are menthol crystals loaded up in the Chiller and the Pillar, the Menth Dealer. If you're unfamiliar, it's just a menthol grinder. We just let it snow. All right. Well, that should work. We'll get that incorporated in really quickly. Hope everybody's doing well. This is a Sunday shave. I don't know when I'll actually get it uploaded, but this is going to be my Sunday shave here. Last night we had a little barbecue with some carne asada and some beers, and we had music playing, and we were watching the UFC fights, which, I mean, almost all the fights finished pretty early. Good thing we didn't have to pay anything for it, you know what I mean? Well, I guess if you have Paramount Plus, you didn't have to pay anything for it. But yeah, just round after round just ending early. Early matches, not good, some good fights, but some disappointments. All right, let's go ahead and wet the face, get some lather up there, huh? All right, this Delmar Blvd was a dupe. It's an inspired scent, inspired by Bond Number 9, Bleecker Street, a nice high-end fragrance. So, good stuff. This one smells really nice. It's a nice masculine cologne type scent. Ooh, can you hear the sirens coming through? I have a fire station not too far from where I live, a couple blocks down. Oh yeah. Not to shit on the badger knot. It's still a nice badger knot. It's just a little bit more gelled than I would like. Oh yeah. And this stuff is bold and banging. Trademark. DK damn fine shape. Bold and banging. Scent strength. It's up there. At least, like a 6'7". At least something like that. It's on the higher end of the scale. Alright, top notes on this scent. Violet leaf, blueberry, thyme, mid notes, cedarwood, sweet fruity jasmine, amber, warm soft vanilla, and base notes of oak moss, suede, peppery, vanilla, cinnamon, and patchouli. So, good stuff. Got a lot going on, but it comes together really nicely. What the fuck's going on there? It's like this little tuft was leaving a weird mark of lather on my face as I was painting there. Alright. I don't know if the prices have changed. Like I said, I've had this soap for a while, but 4-ounce tub, tallow soap, $23. Who knows if it's changed or not. That's what I have on my notes from years back. Alright, let's stretch the skin. Get a nice little J-hook going on. It's kind of a weird, let's see, gotta get a better look at the mirror there. There we go, not too bad. All right, and then we transition to the neck here. Edge still feels all right, at least with the grain. All right. It's only 1 day's growth. I did shave yesterday, but definitely only 1 day's growth here. So nothing too crazy. I just wanted to get a shave in because one, I had time. Planning on just having a lazy Sunday, so do a few chores around the house, but I got the majority of my chores done yesterday, so really don't got much to do but just relax. I'll see if I can get the neck a little bit down here. The good thing about the toe there being rounded, you know, I could be a little bit reckless. I can be a little bit reckless with the toe because it's rounded off. I wouldn't recommend it, but the option is there. We like to shave on the edge, pun intended. Live on the edge. Shave dangerously. Got a nice little low-level chill here. I think I added more menthol in yesterday's shave, but as long as there's some, you know, cooling effect, I'll be fine. Funny enough, I added a shit ton of water to this lather, but somehow it still seems I probably could have added more. Like, it seems even a little bit underhydrated, a little bit pasty still. I could care less though. If Ken Surfs can fucking shave with a pasty lather, so can I. How about that? Also wouldn't recommend it with a straight razor, but we like to shave dangerously. Shaving on the edge. I really like that feedback there. That's a much better line on that against the grain pass. All right, coming along nicely so far. All right, bing bang boom, let's switch hands. I keep looking down for my beer, but it ain't there. I don't have a problem. I can quit whenever I want. That grip didn't feel right. I haven't been straight razor shaving as much as I used to, so if I do some dumb grip or whatever, that's on me. What was I gonna say? Can't remember. Like I said, hungover. A little bit of brain fog today. A little bit of brain fog. We'll just roll it from one grip to the next. Yeah, this is just feeling comfortable as all get out. And what does that saying even mean? When they say as all get out. Comfortable as all get out. Alright. Let's go ahead and get that lather off of there. Go ahead and dry off the pins, because that's the last thing I want to be wet. Got to keep those pins nice and dry. All right, let's rinse off. I only do with the grain and against the grain. If I had a DE, I do kind of like a, you know, a pseudo with across the grain. But when I'm doing straight razors or chevettes, I just do with the grain and against the grain. Cutting out a pass also cuts out irritation that I could have got from just overshaving. So the less passes it takes to get the job done, I think that's probably for the best. If you need 3 or 4 or 5, that's fine too. Whatever works for you. We each have our own unique skin, you know. Some people got, you know, see-through skin, and they gotta use mild razors and, you know, all of that. Some people, they got, you know, diamond-coated skin, and they can apply pressure or whatever the hell, and it'll still turn out all right for them. So for me, I learned that cutting out the across the grain also saved on irritation the majority of the time. You know, if I overdo it or if a particular blade or whatever just doesn't agree with me, there's nothing I can really do about that. But if, you know, so long as I apply a little to no pressure and have a proper shaving angle, all that bullshit, I should be all right. All right, I will get the rest of the lather out of the beard off camera. Give the aftershave a nice good shake. I always like how they have these gradient bottles. I think that's nice. You can see it has kind of like a milky white, off-white texture. Nice waterproof label. Let's see, is that the ingredients? Yes, it is. There are the ingredients. And the other side don't got shit. So, nice industry standard quality restrictor right there. Let's go ahead and get a nice, this one smells great, so get a nice helping. Yeah, like no tingling whatsoever. Just the slightest amount of menthol chill residual left over. And go ahead and rub the rest on my forearms to kind of complete that scent bubble. Man, the aftershave is bold and banging too. Really strong, kick you right in your face. All right, that was a great shave. So I hope you guys had a good weekend. Have a good upcoming week. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Cheers.